Risky behavior.
The views and opinions expressed on this channel are solely those of the host and guest and are intended for entertainment and discussion purposes only. This channel does not promote bias, hatred, or discrimination of any kind. All questions posed and thoughts shared are part of a critical thinking exercise and are not meant to offend or judge any individual or group. We encourage respectful dialogue and love for all. Please remember to think critically and engage thoughtfully. We aim to foster a positive and inclusive community where everyone feels welcome. Thank you for being a part of Risky Behavior ENT.
Risky behavior.
Yo, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Welcome to Risky Behavior. I am your host, Mr. Diabolical himself. Here spreading awareness on mental health and drug addiction. Okay, got a very sad story. Mom was arrested after her 5-year-old dies from fentanyl. I don't want to hold y'all up. I'm only here to spread awareness.
Well, meanwhile, a 5-year-old boy is dead, and today his own mother faced a Pierce County judge. She's been charged in connection with the young boy's death. Last week, the medical examiner's office determined the boy died from acute fentanyl toxicity back on March 13th.
Fox 13 Shira Matsuzawa talked to the boy's aunt, who feels frustrated with the system.
The family tells me we are here today because of the effects of fentanyl. They describe the 5-year-old as the sweetest, happiest, and funniest little boy.
This is a nightmare.
A nightmare Kelsey Osborne says could have been prevented. She's the aunt of 5-year-old Brentley Lawrence. On March 13th, court documents show Brentley's mom, Jordan Shank, found the 5-year-old next to her with vomit on him and not breathing. The medical examiner's office determined he died from acute fentanyl toxicity. Court papers show Brentley's mom used fentanyl the day before his death and described herself as an addict who used fentanyl twice a day. She even admitted to using it while pregnant.
Thank you. Okay, face away from me real quick. Just gonna pat you down.
This is video of sheriff's deputies taking Shank into custody over the weekend.
The state failed him as far as I'm concerned. There were multiple CPS calls made. His pediatrician called, I called, the neighbors called, family members called, and to no avail.
Kelsey says she and another family member raised Brentley for the first 10 months of his life before he was given back to his mom. But she says she still helped co-parent.
I would like Brentley's death to not go in vain. I would like the state to make the changes they need to make to protect these children, because as of now, Brentley's just another tally mark, and that is horrific.
On Monday, the 32-year-old pleaded not guilty to manslaughter in the first degree.
At the time of the child's death, the home he was living in had no running water and was in complete disrepair. There appeared to be human excrement in all of the toilets that were unable to be flushed, and dog feces throughout the house.
It's probably the worst thing that has ever happened to me.
Bonnie Johnson is Brentley's grandmother and Jordan's mother. She was also in court and says she's dealing with a lot of mixed feelings.
I don't hate my daughter. I love her. Am I angry? Yes, I'm angry my grandson is gone. But do you know anyone that's on drugs that has morals or makes right decisions? No, they don't.
She saw Brentley the day before he died.
He's like, Grandma, watch me.
She didn't know that would be the last time she'd ever see him.
And this does not have to end this way.
And the judge set bail at $750,000. In Tacoma, Shira Matsuzawa, Fox.
Whoo. Very sad story. I like to highlight these stories because I feel like the people that always suffer is the children. I do gotta say this, and this might be unpopular to say. I really hate when and I get why family members do it, but I really don't like when family members blame the state and blame the system. No, blame the mom. The mom did this. The state didn't do this. A lot of times they're understaffed. They can't get to everybody. People do fall into the cracks, right? But we can't put accountability on them. The accountability has to go on the mother. Let's see. Now, as I always like to do, I do like to go to the news article and read it just in case there was something, because sometimes they put things in the news article that's not included into the video. So this is from Fox 13 Seattle. Pierce County mother in court for 5-year-old son's fentanyl death. Close. Let's see. Last week, the medical examiner's office determined the boy died from acute fentanyl toxicity on March 13th. The family told Fox 13 Seattle they were there because of the effects of fentanyl. They described 5-year-old Brentley as the sweetest, happiest, and funniest little boy. This is a nightmare, said Kelsey Osborne, Brentley's aunt. She says this could have been prevented. And that goes back to the video. She said this could have been prevented if the state, blah, 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 blah. But this could have been prevented if the mom was not an addict. Okay. Child dies of fentanyl toxicity. Timeline on March 13th, Brentley's mom, Jordan Shank, found the 5-year-old next to her, not breathing, with vomit on him, according to the court records. The probable cause document states Shank used fentanyl the day before his death and described herself as an addict who used fentanyl twice a day. She even admitted to using it while pregnant, according to the court documents. The Pierce County Sheriff's Office shared video of deputies taking Shank into custody over the weekend. The state failed him as far as I'm concerned. They were multiple CPS calls made. His pediatrician called, I called, neighbors called, and to no avail, Osborne said. She and another family member raised Brentley for the first 10 months of his life before he was given back to his mom, but she said she still helped co-parent. I would like to see Brentley's death not go in vain. I would like the state to make the changes they need to make to protect these children, because as of right now, Brentley is just another tally mark, and that is horrific, Osborne said. On Monday, the 32-year-old pleaded not guilty in court. Let's see. So what they're saying is the defendant is charged with manslaughter in the first degree for the death of her 5-year-old child. At the time of the child's death, the home was he was living in had no running water and was in complete disrepair. There appeared to be human excrement in all of the toilets and dog feces throughout the house, the prosecutor said. And that's disgusting. And it is a shock that the state didn't take the kid away. And I wonder if, because they said that they called, I wonder what other stuff that they did. And that's what I'm looking for in this article, is if they did anything else, like maybe taking pictures of that if they had been in that home. I mean, even just calling the police, I would think would be enough. If you call police and got them out there and they saw the fentanyl in the home with the child, and that would be a way to trigger them getting that child out that home. But I don't see where that is mentioned. It's just they simply called CPS. Did they ever? Because me personally, I'm going to the home. If I see any drugs or anything like that, I'm calling the police. Hey, I'm at the house, child in danger, mom has feces and stuff. I'm gonna do more than just simply call CPS to get the ball rolling. Here's another quote from Bonnie Johnson, the grandmother, and Jordan's mom says, "It's probably the worst thing that has ever happened to me," said Bonnie Johnson, Brentley's grandmother and Jordan's mom. She was also in court and said she's dealing with a lot of mixed feelings. "I don't hate my daughter. I love her. Am I angry? Yes, I'm angry my grandson is gone, but do you know anyone anyone on drugs that has morals or makes the right decisions? No, they don't," Johnson said. She saw Brentley the day before he died. She didn't know that would be the last time she ever seen him. The judge set bail, $750,000. So nothing new in the article, but I still like to go over them just in case. Sometimes they add things, So sometimes they add things in articles that you don't see. Anywho, that's all, bringing awareness. We gotta take these things more seriously, as family members step in where we can and go above and beyond, to keep things like this from happening. Anywho, I am out. This is risky behavior, and I appreciate you all. Forgive me for being tongue-tied. I'm gotta get me some water, man. I've been at this all day.
Risky behavior.